everything was kind of off the target,
but not Monzon. Fighting champion too.
Yeah, his punches have been much quicker than Valdez punches have.
First time Monzon went on the road from Argentina. He knocked out Nino Benvenuti and won the middleweight championship.
Good right hand by Monzon. Another good right hand and landed on that all-in left eye of Valdez.
It is really bleeding now.
It's wide open.
Valdez's family cut from the left cheekbone in the eye. And Monzon is going to work on it. It is pumping blood out.
Pouring. They're going to have a lot of work to do in this corner after this last time.
Monzon goes right to win. Another one. Challenger's in trouble.
Taking a pummeling this round.
Still over a minute left in the round before he can get help.
Another good right hand right on that eye. Valdez just let it all hang out right now.
Got to stay away though until he can get some repair work. Doesn't he, Jerry?
I don't know if it'll be enough. Look at the courage of Valdez. Taking shot after shot and still throwing them.
Remember, the bell won't save anybody. They count on through it.
That cut is very bad, Tom.
The doctor will have to take a look at it, but only that referee can stop this fight. Don't forget that. What a beating Valdez has taken. Right hand shot right into the same area. Time after time after time, and he's still fighting. Stay close in the round 10. The middleweight championship, and Roland Bacon, the English official, has sent Valdez back to the corner, and the IFC is working on it. Look at this now.
Between rounds, Gilfranci had to do some severe work on that eye because it is a bad cut.
You know, Monzon will go right after it. He's got a super sneaky right hand that he slips over the top. The middleweight championship, and perhaps Carlos Monzon's last fight. What a fight. Remember, the doctor looks at it, but it is the referee's judgment and decision to stop it or let it continue. It's a bad cut.
Bad cut, but well, it just now starts bleeding again.
Well, I'll tell you, Rodrigo Valdez is some kind of a man. I'm telling you.
He's nailed right on that eye again.
He is as tough as they come, buddy. And Monzon is just measuring now, calculating. Not bleeding too much. Whatever they put on there, what do they put on?
Well, it depends. They might have some on there that shouldn't be on there, so I'm not going to mention it.
It's dripping a little bit, but it was pumping last round.
Got hit another good shot right on it.
Jerry. He's not catching all of them. Valdez is still in the fight.
Oh, with the punching power he's got, he's never out of the fight.
1 minute left in the 11th round. And not too much damage by Monzon in this round.
And he is throwing the precision punches. The other man is kind of wild. And the eye is pouring badly again.
Carlos takes a look at it from close range. Some bad left eye.
Oh, it is that.
Less than 30 seconds left.
Monzon showing a lot of style, switching right and left-handed just to get his punches in.
Remember, Carlos was on the deck in the second round.
Valdez looked over to his corner wondering, what can I do?
It's not over, folks. An incredible fight, the 12th round. They worked on the eye feverishly in Valdez's corner, and Monzon's looking at it again right now to see how bad it is. This is Carlos's last fight. It would be a big one for him, wouldn't it? Go back to his ranch.
He wants to pursue a movie career, which he's already done a couple. I would think right now that Valdez would have to land the right punch to get rid of Monzon to win this thing, Tom.
Oh, he is like a snake, too. He knows when to move in and when to move out. He is quick. Carlos Monzon, the champion.
He never wastes the move. He just holds him up in there.
Valdez is so frustrated because when he gets in there, then he finally gets tied up, and he's taking a couple of
right hand. I don't think it did that much damage. That might have. He looks to be hurt now.
That eye doesn't seem to be bothering Valdez now.
No, but he's got to land a few more of those shots.
A minute and a half left. Valdez's mouth is bleeding now.
Well, he has been bleeding since the first round, but now it's really showing.
Right hand by Carlos right on the button.
Nothing else. With an awful lot of ability, Rodrigo Valdez is one tough wrestler with a lot of hope.
There are those ropes that give a little bit of room to the power fighter.
I was in the ring earlier today. The ropes seem to be tight, but they're very flexible.
30 seconds left.
Right uppercut by Valdez. By Monzon.
Valdez hasn't backed off a step.
Well, he knows he can now. He's got to just do everything he can. Hopefully he can catch this man. Monzon has been cut since the second round, and that cut has not been reopened.
Here at ringside, everybody sort of nods as Valdez probably has to knock Carlos Monzon out
To win this fight. Right. We're on a 10-point must system, and I've only given 3 rounds. To Valdez, and one of them was an extra 2-point round, but he doesn't have enough points to win this fight by
Let's see if he
decision.
still has punching power, that quickness. Let's see if Valdez still has the potential to knock him out. I think he does. He still looks strong.
I think if he catches him right, he can get rid of him.
Second man for Colombia, who would love to spoil the swan song of Carlos Monzon.
I can tell you one thing. If Monzon does retire, I have a sincere feeling that Valdez will be your next champion.
He and Vinny Briscoe and a couple of others will be very interested in this fight today. 2 minutes left now. Prize fights like this that really do the job.
This is the kind of fight that tells you boxing will be here for a long, long time. Valdez just throwing him punches from everywhere. He got butted right there.
People at home think it's easy. Just hold your arms up for 3 minutes. Just see how heavy they get in a hurry. Minute and a half left.
Nothing at all easy about it, Tom. All arm punches by Valdez. Nobody behind it.
Monzon, he's still cool. He doesn't seem to be shaken by that. Inside at close range.
It's kind of a frustrating effort by Valdez now. Hoping he can get lucky and catch him with that one shot.
Some cut though. They did a good job in closing that off and allowed him to continue.
Gil Clancy's one of the better cutmen in the business. He kept him in this fight.
How long is 30 seconds? That's what's left in this round. And this is the 13th. Valdez seems to have lost that spring, doesn't he? The legs too.
Exactly, but the power is still there.